Hi guys, I hope you're all well and welcome back to the YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to be talking through step by step exactly what I did to go from a miserable, high taxed, quite frankly depressing UK to actually where I am now, which is obviously Dubai, where I'm paying practically next to no tax, enjoying year-round sunshine and overall a much better quality of life. I'm going to share step by step what I did so you guys can copy this and ultimately hopefully see some of you guys out here in Dubai having a better lifestyle, paying less in tax and building more wealth. So the first thing that I did when coming out to Dubai is actually I set up a company. So you've probably seen from some of the different videos that we've done on the channel, there are a number of different ways to actually get a visa to be able to live here in Dubai. You can get freelance visas, investor visas, golden visas, or employment visas. And actually what I did was I got an employment visa. So effectively when you set up a company here in Dubai, there's a couple of different visas that you can even get. You can get a partner or investor visa for the company, but basically I got a normal employment visa because it was the easiest thing to do. It meant I had to put less share capital into my company over here. And actually, so what you do first is we've got the company set up, and I did this whilst I was in the UK. So we've got that company set up in one of the free zones. And after that company was set up, I had to come to Dubai to actually sort out all of the visa side of things. So the company gets set up first, and that can you can set that up whilst you're in the UK, whilst you're anywhere in the world. You don't even need to come to Dubai for any of that. You can literally just do that. You can put the form in yourself, get us to do it, get a formation agent to do it. Pretty straightforward. It's the visa and the residency permit that's the kind of longer side of things. And once the company's set up, you'll basically have to come to Dubai in order to finish off the visa side of things. So what will happen is when you get your company, basically you put the application in for your visa, you'll get an e-visa, and this is what you need to enter the country with so that they can track your application. Because especially if you're a British passport holder, when you come to Dubai, you'll be eligible for a visa on arrival that lasts for 30 days. And you don't want to come in on that visa if you're looking to also have, if you've already got this visa application in process, because then you'll have two visa files. So you have to come to Dubai and have that visa. You have to get it stamped as you're going through the border. And then you come to Dubai, fantastic. Then you've got a number of tests to do. So you have to have a blood test and an x-ray. You know, for me, it's actually quite scary because I've always been scared of needles. Obviously, COVID, had to have your COVID jab and all that rubbish. But this is the first time I had a blood test. And obviously, you know, it's in a 40-degree heat when I come a year or two back. Completely foreign country. Nobody speaking English really. I was thinking, oh, what is going on? But it wasn't so bad. So if anybody's scared of needles or scared of having a blood test, don't worry. It's not as bad as you think. Man up, it'll be fine. So had the blood test, had the x-ray. At that time, it's a COVID test as well, but you don't have to have them anymore. Wait for that to come back. Make sure that you're fit and healthy. I got that come through, of course. And then after you've got that, you have to go basically to get your Emirates ID. So when you do this, you have to give a fingerprint biometrics, and then that will give you your Emirates ID card, which is pretty much it. So the whole process of that, by the time you come and you have to leave a couple of days from your medical test, usually it's about a day or two until you get that. Then you can apply for your Emirates ID, which is actually your residence permit effectively. You can give your fingerprints, you get that card. That's probably another 2 or 3 days. And then now you used to have to go and get your visa stamped, but you don't even have to do that anymore. It's actually all digitally incorporated into this new card, and that's linked to your passport. So that's really what I did. So that's step by step exactly what I did. Set up a company and got a 2-year employment visa. Well, actually it's 3. At the time I applied, they recently changed the rules along the whole golden visa, so it's now 2. And then what I'll be doing moving forward is now I've got a track record of employment. Obviously I've got university degrees, child tax advisor. I will be eligible to get a golden visa. So that's what we're going to do when we come to renew next year, I think it is we're actually going to go down the golden visa route, which is a 10-year residence permit. And the good thing about that is if you're on the investor visa or the employment visa, actually every 2 years you have to go for that blood test and x-ray again. And as I mentioned, I don't really like them. So we're going to go for that golden visa so that I don't have to do that once every 10 years, which is much more palatable. And then what we do is now we've got the company out here. Well, obviously living out here, you need money in dirhams. So we tend to move some money from the UK companies here to Dubai. Obviously, when you're doing things like this, you do need to be very, 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 very careful, because you can't just move an invoice for 99% or 100% of your revenue from your UK company to a Dubai company, because, well, actually there's loads of different legislation that HMRC can utilise, but ultimately if you're saving tax and paying less tax in the UK for no good reason, that can be considered tax evasion, tax avoidance, and HMRC will probably challenge that. So when you are charging from your Dubai company to the UK, you have to have a genuine reason, has to be arm's length. There's a whole lot of process you have to run through to actually make sure that ultimately you're not taking the mick when it comes to moving money. So we do that, and then also a lot of the time as well, when we're selling products, selling consultations, all of this kind of stuff that we do, that you see me do, but actually that goes straight to Dubai. So it completely circumvents the UK. I'm living in Dubai, doing business in Dubai, the money comes into the Dubai account, and then you can spend it. That's what's good about Dubai is, although there is now that 9% corporation tax, but actually salaries are tax deductible. So I pay myself a reasonable market value salary, which is of course tax deductible. That goes to my personal dirhams account, and I can spend it as I wish, pay the rent, pay the cars, pay for the fancy dinners out, whatever we're doing at the time, that's how it can be spent. And also what I do as well is I like to save a good proportion of it. As you've seen in previous videos, we're building wealth, buying property, all of that fun stuff. Well actually, so as soon as the money hits my account, we're then sending it back to the UK as a director's loan into the property company, so that property company can use my tax-free earnings to invest and buy property. Of course, we're building it up, we're waiting for this crash to happen, we're starting to see it. We are seeing a lot more deals now, waiting for the full extent of the interest rates rises to kick in. A lot of people defaulted, a lot of people finding their mortgages unaffordable, looking to downsize. That's where we're going to swoop in and hopefully get some good deals. I really think that's all there is to it, guys. So I've run through exactly what I've done, exactly my structure. Of course, your structure is probably going to be different. There's probably going to be different elements to it. So what we do is we do work with people just like yourselves. And if you'd like to find out more, book a consultation to see if I can help you. Do click that link below, book a call. It will be directly with me and we can run through what your circumstances are, see how we can help you. We, step by step, how to set up your own company in Dubai, free zones, how to move things around. We've got a whole massive program and system all around that to basically help you do yourself exactly what I did, which is move to Dubai, pay a lot less in tax and have a better lifestyle. Hope you find this video useful, guys. Please do give it a big thumbs up and also smash that subscribe button. And even then, I've got another favour to ask you. If you could just share this video on your social media with somebody who you think would benefit from this, I would massively appreciate it. Until then, bye for now.